Our next awardee is our beautiful guest of honor, Dr. Ilyasah Shabazz. I'd also like to welcome a representative from the city of Omaha, Keith Station. Come on. I'm going to say a couple words, but we also have a surprise that she doesn't know about. Right? Okay. Dr. Shabazz surprised me a couple years ago with the Vanguard Award in New York City at the Shabazz Center in 2023. And I was on my way there, and I saw the social media notification, and I was like, oh, she got me. But Dr. Shabazz, I'm really grateful that you took the risk of seeing what we're doing here and coming and responding to my calls and bringing community with you again. I really do appreciate that. And so we've been working on something special for you. And I want to introduce Keith Station to quickly explain that.
Thank you, Joanna. Good evening, everyone. I'm a little starstruck, I have to say. I'm used to speaking in front of a lot of people, but I'm kind of starstruck right now. So yeah, bear with me. Wow. I'm here, I almost forgot why I was here. I am here on behalf of the city of Omaha and the mayor's office to present a key to the city. To you for your brilliance and your contribution to your community, to society, to your family, to your father's legacy, El-Hajj Malik El-Shabazz, Malcolm X. We want to offer this to you. And so you might be wondering what is the key to the city to get you, what is it unlocked? And so that is for the mayor-elect John Ewing to my future boss, and so he is going to allow access and connection as we continue to raise the profile of Malcolm X Foundation and the center and the work that we have done and will do. We need you, and we need your father's legacy, the power that you and your family bring. So please accept this, and this goes with it too. And thank you, and congratulations, and we appreciate you.
She said I got it. So I did a good job. Yes, okay. Let me just say, first of all, Omaha, please give yourselves a round of applause. Could you give the Malcolm X Memorial Foundation a big... And what about your executive director, Ms. Joanna? So I brought a crew here from New York. Can you guys just stand up, please? You know, and we came here because of Joanna and the work that she's doing, and the Shabazz Center, the Malcolm X, and Dr. Betty Shabazz Memorial and Educational Center. For as long as I live, we will be supporting this sister because we appreciate her. So, I always feel obligated to make sure that I bring some kind of words from my family,
I'd like for us to give praise to the Almighty. I'd also like to give praise to our ancestors, the refined, industrious men and women whose stories have been improperly documented, whose contributions have been denied proper honor. We give praise to those who birthed thriving civilizations on the continent of Africa, those who migrated across the earth, creating new civilizations, and those whose descendants endured the largest forced migration in the human history. And despite all attempts to break us, we still stand, don't we? We still prosper, we are vigilant, and we remain interconnected as a human family. 60 years ago, when America was grappling with the civil rights movement, racial violence, and demands for justice, my father, just in his 20s, came along and said, we demand our human rights as your brother. You see, there was no asking. He said, we demand our human rights that are ordained by God. He addressed packed audiences, challenging young students to confront the hypocrisies of racial inequality and urging us to see the struggle for civil rights as inseparable from the need for human rights. He said, if you stick a knife in my back 9 inches and pull it out 6 inches, that is not progress. The knife is still in my back. He said, if you pull it all the way out, that's not progress. Progress is healing the wound that the blow made. And so, contrary to what has been said about the legacy of Malcolm X, my father did not speak violence, he spoke truth. He spoke power. He spoke love. The kind of love that defends. The kind of love that builds. You see, Malcolm believed in healing, not in hiding. He believed in standing tall, not standing down. He gave language to pain so it could become purpose. He gave voice to the unheard. He gave strength to the silence. And in doing so, he lifted generations. And Joanna, you know, we are just so proud of the work that you continue to do. But you see, when we allow others control of our narrative, what we hear is that you can go to prison and illiterate and miraculously walk out as Malcolm X, the icon. Why? Because this kind of narrative diminishes the importance of family. It diminishes the importance of one's foundation, of one's morals, values, and mentors. You see, it was Malcolm's moral compass that allowed him to speak truth to power. And so, growing up, my parents, I have 2 more seconds, because I have to always acknowledge my 5 sisters, because my sisters are very, very tall. You know, my father was about 6'5", and they have these tall, opinionated girls. And so, wherever I go, I always acknowledge the fact that I have 5 sisters. And my parents made sure that my sisters and I were exposed to lessons that empowered us to love ourselves. We never relied on others to determine our self-worth. And today it allows me to see you as a reflection of me and me as a reflection of you. To love you just as much as I learned to love myself. You see, my parents knew an essential truth. If I learn to love me, I can learn to love you. But if I don't love me, I can never love you, and I will be of no help to you. And these kinds of lessons of self-love and empowerment are more than personal revelations. They're the building blocks of social change. When we embrace our history in all its complexity, we become agents of transformation. And my father understood this. Self-love is not self-indulgence, it's self-determination. It is the foundation upon which we build movements, create change, and heal society's deepest wounds. And so as we mark the centennial of what would be my father's 100th birthday, let us embrace the fullness of his legacy, his We are all contributors, innovators, creators, healers, and leaders. And this is why we must teach it, speak it, and